Hello everyone, still setting up the stream like usual, you know the drill. I hope everyone is doing fine. It's the usual Minecraft stream. The one that takes always 10 hours to set up. We are used to it at this point. Just to be sure it's capturing well. Not right now. And while we wait for the game to launch, I'm sending out the stream invitation and talking to you guys, like usual. Even if I'm sad and alone. And also it's super hot in France currently. Terrible. Just maybe it's like 28 degrees Celsius outside. And boy, it's hot. Especially in my streaming room. And the computer is not gonna help with that, with all of that. For some reason the game keeps getting on the wrong window, which I don't like. That's my main streaming issue, Windows. Because half the time the games just decide to switch windows for no reason at all. And it's really a bother. Because I have no idea why it's doing that, and I don't know what settings I have to change for it to stop doing that. Okay, we are in game. I'm just gonna move out quickly, set up my scene. Making sure the game is captured. Yep, it is. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Once the game stops fucking... Why? Why are you going to that? God. Why are you switching? Okay, everyone, we are getting started. Hello everybody, it's Mognoid back again for a new stream on Minecraft Ars Expedition. So, we are back. We're back, and a lot of things have moved on since last week, especially because I did a lot of little stuff in between the streams. I did a few exploration, that's why you see a marker over there, which I realized I put the marker in French, which is not right, but hey, it's for me at the first. And as you guys can finally see, the as you guys can see, I'm in creative mode for some reason, which is weird because I didn't. Okay, well, everyone is gonna tell me I cheated just before I say I built all of that. But no, I have no idea why I was in creative. I don't even remember why. But here, we finally finished the greenhouse. The greenhouse slash house slash lot of stuff. And you guys might be wondering, what the fuck is that? This is a sky block. It's a block that shows the sky, no matter what, through it. So that's why we can see the moon that is in the earth right now. And if we go inside, we can see the sky. As if there were no block, but there is blocks. So nothing much change here in the first level, especially here because I need to move those two witches up there. But floor 2, oh boy, we've got changes. So we finished, we have this nice floor, and here I caught a few Pokemon, basically, so that those two guys here can get working. So right away, let's awaken the Drigmai. And here they go. So what this little guy is gonna do is he's going to collect mob drops from all the mobs around here. Question is, can I just put a second one? Yep. So they are going to collect mob drops. The question I have is just, oh, where do they put it after that? Not a valid inventory. Okay, so I guess not then. Because they are correct. Normally the thing with those two guys, those little guys, is they are gonna collect mob drops. My question after that is just, where do the mob drops go? Also, the witch is doing something here, which I don't know what it is. Well, we're gonna check that out later. First, I need to fix my Wixie systems because I want the Wixie to craft Infernum Essence. Problem, they are stealing from each other's and decrafting stuff. So that's not what I want them to do. But first, let's... I've been talking about the Drigmai for like tens of episodes, so I would love to try and make them work. Control, please, Drigmai. The Drigmai. Nope. The Drigmai animal. Drigmai charm. They can be found anywhere, though somewhat rarely. Drigmai can be given a home in the world and produce items for nearby monster animal as if they were slain without harming them. A wild Drigmai may be befriended by throwing a wild and horn near it. You may die Drigmai cyan, orange or brown. To summon a Drigmai, use a Drigmai charm on a Moloch cobblestone. After a short time, the cobblestone will transfer to a Drigmai end and summon your Drigmai. To summon a different Drigmai, use more charm on the edge. Casting Dispel or killing the Drigmai will return the charm. A Drigmai considers its home to be 10 blocks in every direction from its home. The Drigmai will use this area to produce items from any entities nearby. Your Drigmai efficiency is dependent on its happiness. This may be increased for each entity nearby, with a bonus for each unique type in its home. Nearby container jar will also contain an entity. Each Drigmai working around the edge contribute progress. Once maximum progress has been reached, the edge will generate item and experience gems and deposit them into adjacent chest. Each time is secured, the edge will require souls to recharge. The number of drops and experience gem is equal to the Drigmai happiness and experience value. To get started, place chest And a jar of sauce near the edge. Okay, well, I didn't know about the jar, the salt jar anyway, so let's work on that. No, don't mess up with that. Do I have any salt jar already remaining? I have containment jar, but not salt jar. Okay, so let's make some more of those. I want to make multiple of them because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need more. Part of me kind of want to put the jar out. I mean, we can just put it right next to it. Should I put two of them? Maybe, probably. Let's put down two of them. And, ow. I don't know why I say ow every time. I don't take the full damage. Yeah, also, despite my best effort, I'm still not producing enough sources for everything to work smoothly, so I'm gonna need to work on making more of those. Because even with this mysterious sourceling eating food constantly, seems it's not enough. So I'm gonna have to look into more source ways at one point. Also, they are making way too many essence, basic essence, and not much of those over there, which is another problem because I didn't automate the gem crafting, the soulstone crafting, which I should at one point, and which I did find an idea to do. So that should be easily done. So yeah, they're gonna fill out. In the meantime, okay. Thing is, I'm gonna... You're going to send source to that one, and you're going to send source. I did try to make an advanced source, an advanced Dominion ones, but the thing worked very weird and I didn't like it, so I didn't do it. I didn't use it. Yeah, I'm really bothered to make a real nice elevator and I'm just not using it. I'm starting to wonder if I should not just make another sword generator near the top here. What? Oh, over there, okay. For a sec I thought it spawned on me. Which I would like to avoid, especially since what I was building here, I did get the usual creeper that decide to explode your one battlement that you're trying to build. I would love also if I could change the thing for the source to not always appear. The thing is, how do I know it's done? They did say I need a chest. Can I just make a special chest right away? That will be better, frankly. For that I just need a chest, a normal ass chest. We make an ore chest. Then directly an iron one. Transfer it to gold. Also, so that you guys are not surprised, I did some since I needed some more dwarf wood to make the greenhouse ceiling. I had to go back to the nether, and in the nether I used my pickaxe because I felt like, why not? So I used my pickaxe to make to find netherite, and I made netherite seed. So I have infinite netherite over there. It's the one line here. Well, also gonna make a stack upgrade. Stack. Upgrade. Stack upgrade, so I don't know why it was saying no, doesn't exist. So upgrade base. Stack upgrade. Tier 2. Tier 3. Tier 4. I mean, at this point I'm rich. And not rich to that point, and I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna need bigger than that one. And it's already working. Good. So we are getting all the drops from the mobs. If I want milk, I can just get the milk, of course. And I should probably get the compacting upgrade. Oh, I should get the magnet upgrade so it's gonna collect the eggs. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. I don't really need it upgraded, but I'm not gonna complain if I can. I'm just gonna need to be careful not to drop it. Okay, so it should collect eggs now. Because the chickens keep on putting out the eggs. And do I have the compact upgrade? Compacting upgrade, yep. Again, more of those. I'm also gonna make a void upgrade for later. For now I'm not gonna use it, but for later it should be useful. Oop. Did I run out? What did I run out of? Irons. Yeah, okay. Resources at this point, it's really nothing to be automatically compress and decompress stuff. Oh, well, what's the difference then between that and what's the compacting and the compression? Okay, I see. So it's not useful. Okay, well, at least I made it. Just wanted to be sure of what it was. Okay, back to that then. More upgrade base. 2, to be sure. Need more redstone. Redstone is gonna become a problem soon, I feel like. But with all my 14 pickaxe, normally it shouldn't be. Okay, 4. So you do that. And then gonna just upgrade it. Just trying to make this all work. And it works. Collecting egg. Which is nice because with this mod we can get cockatrix, which are gonna spawn with bad eggs. From bad eggs which chicken can make. Those little guys are so happy. Okay. We are probably gonna need to farm a lot of other monsters at one point, but for now I did get the main ones I feel like are useful. That sort of levels. Like a lot of levels, 141, god damn it. And I don't know how to extract experience. Do I have something like that? Experience. Can I siphon my experience? I know I can with create, but I don't want to. Yep. But no, I don't want to do that. Oh, I can make. I also try to look into productive bees, which are really strange mod, frankly. But one I do feel like is interesting. So an emerald bee and a lapis bees make an experience bees. That's interesting, but I'm clearly not in need of experience. Okay, I just can't make that. Which I can't make that. And this is a pearl. Okay. Okay, so there is some objects I can use to store experience. I just don't know how to get them. But we are gonna be using we are gonna use some of the experience to get unlock a few new spells probably. Either that or I could just try to enchant stuff. Which, I mean, why not? Like my random netherite sword. I do say that, but I need to make a better enchantment. Yeah, I did build a lot of things here, but not at home, that's for sure. Okay, what I wanted to do here for the witchy. I'm gonna need storage drawers. Like 1 or 2. Okay, so I guess those drawers. I need like 4 of them. But for that I need more wood that I don't have. I need to cut some wood. Some normal wood. That's the key answer. And that's why there is some oak right away here. Mister, it's the middle of the day. Why you're not burning? The guy is just not burning. Decided, nah, not my thing. Like I did say, I tried to work out with productive B. Mostly I tried to make, because I have infinite resources, like you see, for a lot of things. One of the things I don't have infinite resources for is the prosperity crystals. And the one thing that can make infinite prosperity crystal is the productive bees. And I already made a prosperity bee. That was the easy part. The problem is making advanced beehive to be able to collect. The thing it requires it requires productive trees, which are not something I can make. Also, why can't I? Why? I mean, if you don't want things above your head, I can understand. Okay, so just a few planks. And another chest. But I have to move my lights. Because despite my best effort, this place is not the best lighten up. Which is dangerous, I concede. So I do try to fix it. Because the last thing I want is a mob to spawn here. And with my whole hat making me invincible in the case of seeing stuff. Oops, may not be the best. Okay. That should be good. I am trying something. It may not work. And I just broke my stairs. Fuck. No, my stairs. Problem of the infinitely strong pickaxe. Okay. Okay, fixed. What broke though? Something did broke. I know it. Okay, just the under here. Okay, no, not a problem then. Okay, just collect those. And that's it. Okay, now I have another question. Can I... I'm gonna check quickly on the internet something about the Wixie. Like, can the Wixie... Okay, I wanted to know if the Wixies could be filtered out, but it's not telling me, so I guess I have to try it out. Let me see. I have hello. Like if I do that and I click on you, doesn't seem so. Because that's my main issue. I guess I have to try it out. Let's try it out. So I'm gonna ask you to make me some prudential. You're going to take from here. You're gonna put your output here. No. No. No, stop. Yeah. So you take from here and you take them there. Okay. Let's put those right away back and try again. So I want you to make that. You make it. And then you would output it. Okay, it works. It does work. The problem is that, yeah. Okay, the main problem is gonna be the crystals, but those I can work out. I just need to throw out the normal infusion crystal. Okay, so then I need you to take from here. No, clear. We're gonna clear everything. Hello, welcome to the stream. What's up? Well, we're figuring out the magic. Hi, welcome, and thanks for the follow. Okay. Then I do that. And then we do this for this. Oops. We do this for this. No, I'm playing solo. Do this. Then you take from this into this. Then you put what you get into this. And then you stop. Take from this to put into this. And you took what from this to put into this. That should be okay. So now So now I just need those quickly. Just to make one more of those. And I use one of those to make one of those. So you're gonna make this. You're making this. No, you are not making this. What am I saying? Messed it up. You. Okay. So you're going to make this. You are going to make this. You are going to make this. And you are not going to make anything for now, but once we have enough supremium, you're gonna make an obtanium. Okay. Let's see if it works. Well, the one problem is the... No, not this one. Can you decrease the game music? Oh yeah, sorry. The game music may be a bit loud. Oh, mods, right? Google guy. Oh, sorry. Made me difficult to hear you. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Game sound is too loud in general. That's the main issue. That's why I love having someone telling me when it's too loud. So yeah, mods. It's a mod pack around the Ars Nouveau mod. So mainly this kind of magic, and also a lot of exploration. Even if I didn't do much exploration as of yet, mostly because I'm occupied doing this shit. I'm occupied trying to make everything here work. Okay, so is it working now? Yes, it is. So it's going to be a chain. It's not gonna be fast, that's for sure, but it's gonna work. And that's all I'm asking for. And those crystals I'm gonna throw into trash. Is the sound better? I did lower it a bit. And I did also lower the music and sound. Which is funny because usually when I play, we never get the music playing. And suddenly there is. Usually we have long minutes of silence, which is weird. Okay. So normally it should work. I would guess that the main issue now is gonna be the infusion crystals. Yeah, progression is stopped because they don't have enough crystals. That's the issue. Whoops. Okay, let's see if I can make some more quickly. Well, I did throw away the fusion crystal, but I shouldn't. I should use them. Okay, just quickly make some more so the chain can work. After that, it should be completely automated. Okay. So I make that. It's dying, but I don't care. We make those. She's stealing my crystals. Stop. Then we make those. And with those we have supremium. And insanium. Oops, should have made 2. Should have made just 1. Okay. And then more infusion crystal, and for that I need a piece of gem. For that I need a diamond, but because I only have blocks. Okay. Okay, and with one more crystal, everything should work. Because now there should be enough crystal for everyone. Normally. No, it should work. Right? I think she's bugged. Okay. Okay, should be working fine now. Now she just need to get more of those. Which for that she need more of those. Which she can't because there is no more essence. Whoops. Did it work? It did. Yeah, I may need to make a few more master infusion crystals for that to work. It's either that or I need someone to... I need a way for the... Do I have pipes? Item pipe. So I have those. I do want everything to work with magic, but if it's better to... If it is better to make one like that, I'm not gonna complain. I don't have any more redstone. Okay, that's a problem. Well, a quick redstone trip then. What you wouldn't do to make everything work fine. I should also try to see if I can kill the warden now. My mind is gonna say no. Probably not, but hey. What? That's the life bar. There is a boss over there, okay. Hello. Oh, I know that boss. Okay, I just need to... I just need to get him to slam the ground. Ow. That hurts. Oh! Broke my shield in one hit. Ow. Problem for you, big boy, is I'm too fast. Didn't work. Ow. I'm too fast for you, big boy. Ow. Also, the sound of the game is still too loud. I'm gonna drop it down, guys, I promise, but hit me, big boy. One more hit. Ow. I do need to be careful because even with my full stuff being in protection 5. Okay. Hey, got his axe. Also, game sound is still too loud. At least the mob sounds are too loud. Come on, and the game is not in the right window, like... Okay, got it. Option, music and sound. Hostile creatures, way lower, as well as... Let's just lower master volume in general. Okay, should be quite better for you guys. Okay, so he dropped stuff, so... Armor. Which I mean, if I raid well, it's as much armor as me. And a axe. That never breaks, that attacks with big heart. And a miniature hearts. Which if I use it with other colors, allow me to make a soul crystal. Which then allows me to make a lot of stuff. It allows me to make a lot of stuff, but I don't know why. Why would I want that? Can make hearts. Okay. Heart amulet. Yep, don't know why I would use all of those, but I... Too bad the magic didn't work on the boss. I mean, I didn't try casting a spell while it was done, because maybe it would have worked. Okay, you guys calm down. Because I'm just here to get some redstones. Don't care about the rest. Oh yeah, that weird as portal too. I'm gonna need to check out how this works at one point. Same as trying to kill a warden. That's something else I need to do. Already. I just threw one arrow. That's how you lose 141 levels. Come on. I know I shouldn't be using that broken bow. Done. I'm going to try out something. Because there is indeed some really nice stuff I can make. Blocks here. Especially enchanting stuff. Just trying to check, can I get some skulk with my Silk Touch pickaxe? Yes, I can. Ow. Well, let's get some. I'm a bit I'm careful with the skulk because despite the fact that I'm protection 5 on my whole stuff, I'm still really squishy. Which I have no explanation for that except the Apotheosis mod making the game harder, but and my Rage Glove that's making me take 8% more damage, which is a lot when you think about it. Aye. The whole place is a bit too warden friendly for my liking. Ooh, prosperity ores. I'm taking those. And diamond. Not that I really need it, but hey. Dungeon. Let's see. Gathering. Also, did I put... Yeah, I put Endless Quiver on my bow. Good. I love the big intro for the mob, or just me, oh. Disappear, bitch. Cheap jam. And boats that I don't need. Another lost engine, already got that. I do need the inks for if I really try to. There's a mob inside this. Hi. Looked like he tried to attack me, but one of my equipment blocked it. There was someone in that, and now they're out. Artisan crawls for something I know already. Static discharge, nothing useful. Do I need more of those? Spellstone, not really. Common ink, a spell. I know I should try to learn Iron and Spellbook. The thing is, I don't have the... I thought the mod pack would have the whole... finding my words. To say there is a mod pack, there is a mod to fuse Ars Nouveau, the main mod pack we're using, and the Iron and Spellbook mod, so that the whole spells work on the same mana and all of that. Thing is, I did look into the mod list here, and it doesn't seem to be there. So if it feels weird, especially since I already complained about how much this mod pack has. About how this mod pack has clearly way too much stuff that has nothing to do with magic. And when there is one magic mod related to magic that I need to have, the mod pack doesn't have it. So it does feel a bit dumb. Already saw that chest. Dude, fuck off. I mean, even a hit of my pickaxe. I should clearly use my pickaxe as a sword at this point. Nope, just need those. I did say I don't need the infusion crystals anymore, but I should at least keep one. Up. Put everything back except that, because I have way too many extra equipable items. That's just filling up my chest, and which are just putting trouble for me. Okay, 2 stacks of redstone should be well enough for at least a time. Maybe I will need more in the future, but it's redstone, it's not that hard to come by, so I'm not gonna lose some part of my garden to grow redstone. Whoops. Well, time to go home. Come. Time to go home. I just needed redstone, I got it. Nope, don't do that. Put those back. Guess who's back? It's me. I'm back. Oh yeah, I wanted to try out something. The jar. Egg. Because I do have those spawn eggs. And my question is if I... Okay, So let's go at least a tiny bit far away. And try that out. If I put down a jar and I open an egg, I right click an egg, it goes in the jar. That's really good news. The fact I still take damage from zombies is weird. That's actually terribly broken. Look at the little warden in this pocket jar. And my drag mayors are gonna be really happy because they are gonna have really unique mobs. Now, I did see a few people on the internet saying that they captured dragons. Which, I mean, they are normal monsters, not mob monsters, but the warden is considered a boss monster, and it was jarred. So my question now is, can I jar a wizard? A wizard? Because if I can jar a wizard, that means I can get infinite drop for the wither. Also, my little guy, please go back to your place. Stop bothering the witches, please. Come on. Too bad I don't have the carry mod. No. They really do want to be near the witches. The Wixie. I get they like them. What if they are not bothering them? I'm not gonna stop them for that. Oh yeah, there should be crafting way more, but it's not working. Oh yeah, I did went to get redstone because I needed to try out to make those pipes. This is a whole lot of loads of complicated process just because I can't be bothered. And I need cobblestone for some reason. Which I'm gonna get. Oh, I'm gonna get once I stop. Hi! Bitch, you scared me. Can you please... I'm taking out cobblestone for a while. I need some. I do need some cobblestone. We can't just... Also, yeah, my tree guardian have disappeared. One of them is in the nether, the others, I guess, died. Probably. I'm not even sure at this point. So, is it working? Yes, it is. And I'm getting experience gems, too. That's actually really interesting. Damn. So now I'm getting warden parts. Like a lot of them. Okay. So let's try this again. What do you mean, not enough ingredient to craft? Yes, that one I'm right with it. And then I'm gonna realize those pipes are the best things ever, and... And I'm gonna wonder why I bothered. Okay. Um, oh yeah, but I can't. Unless maybe if I put down. Whoops, nope, don't. Just a chest. Normal ass chest. I'm supposed to be doing something else instead of that. But here I am trying to make everything work. Oh, but I need to make it a special chest, or else it's not gonna work. Okay. Should not do that, right? I'm not looking at the pipes tutorials. Does my quest book talk about all of that? Mod guide. Big Book of Tree, Big Book of Bees, Mystical Agriculture, Becoming an Antimicrobiome, Book of Law, Guide to the Aether mod, okay. Star Guide, Origin of Darkness, Sweetland, Chronicle of Cattle, Old Modium, Dimensium, Applied Energetics. Amsetib, Grimoire of Kaya, Chocopedia, Book of Shadows. Wait. which allow the casting of traditional spells. Okay, but not but no. No guide to that. I should look into those books. Natural aura of the world to perform magic. Oh. To get to occultist mod, which allow you to harness the power of demonic spirit to perform magic. Ars Occultas add Ars Nouveau functionality with many features of this mod. Okay, so I should look into that one and that one, I guess. All those. So I guess there is tons of mod to make compatibility with Ars, except the one that allows you to make compatibility with Ars spellbooks. Which is kind of bad because it's not the same type of mana, and I should probably look into it. I don't like the fact that there's no guide to pipes though. Because I feel like I'm bothering myself with something that I'm not gonna make work. Oh, the fuck does this mod work? I can make fly gas. Can I get a quick tutorials on how that works? Oh. Okay. So now let's try out some stuff. If I put that back in, yeah, it still pipes it out. And I guess I need pipes upgrade. Okay, let me try that out. And I need better ones to have more option. That's a lot of big cost. Oh no. Now that I set up that, if I put them in, they don't get piped anymore. That works. So now if I tell the Wixie to take from this one, I put magic is fun 5 seconds, but then you're better when... Oops. Nope. Stop. Okay. We are close. Getting close to making the stuff work. Oh, because I didn't auto the output. Okay, so I don't need those 2 pipes then. Good. Okay, the pipes mod is interesting. I will remember it. Wait, let me... Can I unpipe the pipe? Yes, I can. Anderson the Scary. Well, Anderson the Scary, you're gonna stay put. Okay, my question is, why is it not? It's not piping out anymore. Why? Filter can be used with item pipe. Okay. Guide is not that much clearer. So I don't know. Let's remove. Let's see. If I do that. Okay, if I do that, it takes everything. Which is not right. And you need level diamond upgrade too. And welcome to my stream where I try to understand how pipes works. What happens if I do only that one? I had already the pipe upgrade work. So I say, hey. So retry it out. I put one item in here. It get pushed on to the next one, which is not what I wanted to do. Let's try out something. If I take the Prudentium here. I'm taking the Prudentium. And I say add mod blacklist. And I say I don't want that. Or can I just ask the filter to put them back? No. Like if I do that. And I say, hey. I say, hey, filter. I want you to put them there. Does it works? For example, if I put it there. So we have 2 Prudentium here. If I put it there. It didn't. Maybe because the pipe was not connected. If I connect everyone is connected. I put one here. It's bothering me a lot, I have to say. Did you made it on your own? No, I didn't. I have an artist for that. Also, hi, Cludy. I didn't know you were still there. No, I have an artist for that one. She did every art here. I'm really happy of what she did. Can I upgrade that quickly? I'm supposed to do adventure today, and here I am trying to make pipes work. I know it's like the 10th time I've said that, but advanced filter though. So do you allow that? So input would mean I only want item to get. Yeah, it was from the start. Yeah, I remember, but yeah, I remember you were from the start. I didn't know you. I thought you left at the time, which I will not blame you for, because boy, seeing me twinkle with pipes must not be the most fun things to watch. Configured for items. Yep, I know. I mean, I could upgrade everything, but it does seem costly. I can tell already. I'm gonna bother with upgrading stuff, and it's not gonna be for. It's gonna be for nothing. Yep. Especially since I'm not gonna have enough redstone for all of that. No, I don't, and just like it's written under my stream, I'm not searching for any other artist. So I'm not taking any advertisement. Just saying. So I want to allow you the Master Infusion Crystal. And I want you to put those inside there. Okay, so now test it out. Do I need a button for it to work? It's bothering me. It's bothering me a lot. Do you need a signal, a button? No. Okay, just need to be sure of that. Okay. Wait, because it's saying I messed up something. Does it work now? Doesn't seem so. Then I'm trying to look a tutorial on how the mob works. Okay, people talking about performance issue, but that's not. Maybe a time for a quick YouTube video for me to check out how this works. Thing is, this video is old as fuck, or recent as fuck, probably more. Maybe I need to disconnect that one. Hey, looks like it worked. It works. It works. Okay, I just needed to disconnect one pipe. Okay. Well, this took way too much time. This took way too long. For this to work. And if I want to, one thing I can do is just do that. So that every witch takes crystals when they become available. Okay, for now it's not working. Also, I should stop the YouTube video on the tutorial, or else it's gonna have problems. Yeah, the only thing that's missing here, right here, would be to. It would be better if the filter could. If I could filter the thing out to leave one. Always leave one. Which I guess is probably something I can do with the storage. Drawers. Magnet upgrade? No. We have the compacting drawer, but not much on that. Either that or I do something else even if I do feel like it's more steps. The other steps I can't think of is yeah, because the problem is she's making prudentium, which is nice. Not gonna complain about that, but we are making a lot of prudentium, so she doesn't have enough time to stack it. Maybe if I take out the witchy and put them back again. Pretty sure I'm just messing up stuff, but hey. Oh. This worked. This time it worked. Okay, so I just dispel. Dispel the girl. Deploy them again. We're gonna see if it works. Okay, this. We're gonna see if this works right now. Yes. Okay. Okay, it's done. It works. Whoops. It took some effort. It took 2 hours of stream. Oh god. I didn't meant for this to take so much time. And the tier, what the freak is that? Okay, make gas tiers. And I can make feather blocks. I have infinite food. I mean, at this point, I can just pipe it out. Kind of want to do that now. Kind of want to pipe out everything. Do I have pipe remaining? Can I make more? At this point, they are producing kind of way too fast. It's working. Piping out. Simply. And I'm not gonna upgrade it more because not. Well, it's not pleasing to look at, but it does make the... It does work. Whoops. My pipe. My sweet, sweet pipe. Pipe. Yep. Okay, I guess any items that falls near the stone edge get collected. Well, it's not pretty, but it does work. And it's cool. So I like it. And now we are starting to cook with gas. Okay. We did stuff. That's good. So I guess now is a good time to say I should get back to adventuring. At least trying to adventuring. Sorry, man, but no going in. You guys are not invited. You guys are not invited at all. I don't know why you're not working though. Okay, while I was doing all of that, did I get any more seed of I didn't get any more. I've got coal seed, diamond seeds by the dozens. Way too many inferium seeds. At this point I should just void. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna void the seed. The useless seed. It what I mean. Other seeds, no, but I have tons of seed right now that don't need to be there anymore. I don't have any void. And then we make some void. More gold and more redstone. And in the void I want every type of seed that I don't need, frankly. Which mod has the mystical agriculture stuff? It's one of yours. All of those dragon skull. I don't need all of those. Did the void upgrade worked already? I mean, there is less of them, but... Okay. It does seem to work. Oh, didn't put the amethyst seed in. Oh no, I did. Okay, I am cleaning it. Little by little. I mean, I could recycle the seeds, but it's more effort than it's worth, frankly. When I could just void them and say nope. Which is gonna free a lot of my inventory, frankly. Yay! Nice. So now the only seeds that I'm gonna see are the netherite seeds. Which, by the way... Am I not getting netherite essence? For some reason? I mean, they grow. They do grow. I see them grow. They do grow really slow though. Oh. That's the issue. Okay, we need another void. Probably gonna need 2 of those. Hadn't thought of that. Okay, so put those down. Okay, cool. Amethyst. Look at all those netherite. God damn. Am I missing a starbuncle? Because I do need that one emptied. Kind of fast, boys. I'll also void the fertilizer. Don't need those. Look at all of that. It's beautiful. And they disappear. Oh, sleep is needed. But now that we know that we can put a lot of monster into jars, what is the limit? Like, can I put a dragon in the jar? I know I can put a dragon in a jar, and I would love to do that. But can I put the Ender Dragon in the jar? That's another question. So many possibilities. Also, why are you not dying? I'm gonna help the poor little guy. Right now. At least a bit. Okay. With Netherite incense, I make Netherite ingot. And now we have 40 Netherite. You know, the supposedly hardest mineral to come by into Minecraft. And here I am, just having it. If I want to, I can just make infinite bookshelves, incredible bows and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I do need to make more of to find more of those. We're rich. Basically, we're rich. We're rich, everything works completely fine now. And now that I've found out the power of pipes. Boy. The power of the pipes are with me. So I take that and that. I put in that. I say, hey, pipe that. Yeah, question is, can I pipe? Nah, doesn't seem to work. But it's easily fixable. Okay. Whoops. Give me all that. Okay, because I do want to try out. Is it an inventory? It is. Oh, so I messed up. I broke everything for nothing. Whoops. Okay. Put in soul gem. And that's it. I just wanted to pipe the soul gem. Then I put in the wood. Put in this. And now it's working. Okay, so now it should be working. Now my main issue again is just the production of soul gem, which is not fast enough because we don't produce enough source. But that's something I'm gonna work on some other times. Because now I want to work with magic, at least for the end of the stream. Trying out to work out magic. Where is my... Yep, he's here. My target dummy. Like that, okay. Welcome to the training ground. We are gonna try to make new spells. Because at this point I'm tired of my old zap. But before that, I'm gonna do some stuff. First of all, we're gonna put in the at Ars Nouveau. At Ars, and we're gonna make some stuff. And by stuff, I mean we're gonna make weapon and equipment. First, we're gonna make a wand. Okay, and I need infusion for that. Would have not to know that. Okay, so the wand. So 4 source stone. God, it's getting really hot here. So manipulation essence, air essence, gold. And I guess a stick, probably. No. A log. Ashwood log. Which I do have a lot of them. Okay. Because instead of having one book with tons of spell in it and me having to cycle through, it's way easier to me to make weapons to make a wand. That wand currently doesn't have any spells. So augments. I love how it's Arch Nouveau, but still I can't get information about it. Hey, why can't I get... Usually I can get information. Okay, now I can. Enchant a wand. The wand only accepts a single spell and are inscribed within the scribe table. The wand always starts with projectile, accelerate, and must be inscribed with a spell that does not have another form. This allows you to cast a spell beyond the stand spell cap. If you want a wand that casts break inside the wand and just break, you rebuild it with the wand with projectile accelerate break. Okay. Item and equipment, spell casting. I just want to see if there is any more. No, I can just do that. Okay. So now I guess I'm just gonna go to my... Which one is my... I'm not gonna do scaffolding anymore, so I'm gonna clear it. So we know it's gonna start with projectile accelerate anyways. Since it's a wand, and that's probably gonna be and that I'm gonna use, and I want to become a summoner. Effects. I can't use any more form, so what I would love to do, I have summon steed, is summon... I can summon stuff, summon and wolves. 2 wolves, extend time will increase the amount of time on the summon, apply summoning sickness to the caster, preventing any other summon magic. I got summon spell, summon undead. I remember I wanted to unlock summon bees. Summon slime. Can get that one. I've already learned this glyph. Then if I already learned it, why is it saying I didn't learn it? Why is it not in my option? Summon slime, summon bees. Also not on this spell, I sell scaffold. Summon undead is more powerful, but it's not gonna work for now, so I would think summoning bees would be strong, probably. Is there any way to make them stronger? Maybe not. Bees. That's the bees spell. Let's see. My question here is I've summoned the bees, but do they fight for me? Do they follow me? The thing is, with the mod, with the whole predictive bee mod, I'm not sure. Oh, they're coming. They're not fast, but they are at least trying. Okay, my bees. Oh, it's kind of okay. Okay, no, summon bee is not useful. I needed it. I needed to try it out. It's interesting, but no. We are not summoning bees. And that's why I'm wondering if there is any more. That's why I'm wondering if there is summon spell. There is probably some spells that are way better than the others. Because boy, that was not good. Okay. So it's not gonna be bees, it's gonna be wolves. I mean, I can also try slime, but they're probably not gonna be good. Also, question, is casting Izuna? No, Izuna does not. Izuna does not take out my summoning sickness. Too bad. Okay, well, while we are waiting to try out the summon wolves, let's make something else. So 2 block of gold, 2 soul stone block, a diamond sword to make the enchanter sword. which is pretty weak. Or not. 8 attack damage. It's okay, it's same as a netherite sword, so it's as broken. Especially since I can just give it effect. Let's see. Spell casting. Enchanter's Sword. Applies a touch spell before damaging an entity. Additionally, all spell gain spell damage. Let's make it first. So, I hear ghost. I don't care, ghost. I don't care about ghost. I'm the ghostbuster around here. Where's my basic ass diamond sword, please? Here. One diamond. 2 gold block, 2 magic. That's really not much cost for something that is as strong as an error set. What the fuck are you doing here? Dude. 61 emeralds. I don't even think I have that much emerald, but no, not 61. 67. Nope. I mean, I do have that, which is okay. 61 emerald and an echo shard. You said I do have one. Can the ghost fuck off? Okay, I have ancient knowledge, which I can use to create a map. The Citadel. Okay, well, I did use a bit of those, but that's interesting. The map does not lead to anything in this dimension. Interesting. Let's keep that out for now. Maybe I should try growing some emerald at one point, especially if you're selling stuff to that allows me to get spells from the beyond. Maybe we can make this really fast. Can I make? Normally I can make. Yep, I'm gonna just need some premium. Supremium and 4 emeralds. And that. I know I get distracted really fast, but something that costs that much, and talking about Eldritch spells, kind of seem exciting. Oh, I see the problem here. Or not? Why have you stopped crafting? There's more than enough. What do you mean, no valid craft nearby? Girls, why are you not crafting? There's no reason for you to not craft. You have everything available. Wait. Where are the crystal? Did you guys stole them? Where are the crystal? My crystal disappeared. I already had a bug like that earlier in the playthrough. So that's why I'm not happy about that. You guys are not gonna complain me going to creative mode and getting a few crystal. Because I worked my ass way too much for those. I'm checking. Okay. It's one by one, it's really slow, but it should be working. Okay, girl, let's not... You do not make the crystal disappear again, okay? I hope it's not something like unload the chunk unloading just because I'm not here. Get one supremium. I do need three more, two more. They may need more crystal though, at one point. Okay, but not for now. Let's go back to what we were doing at first. I guess the mystical maps can be bought later. And they can be found in chests, so I shouldn't be bothering myself with that. Oh, and the sickness is gone. So let's see. I summon wolves. I summoned slimes. I messed up. Fight! My slimy friend. They do work, but they are a bit dumb. I mean, it works. I can keep the stick and just when I need someone to fight for me. It can work. And it's gonna give me magic levels for some of the spells. Okay. So then back to that. So it's not wolf, it's slimes, but don't care. At this point, don't care. Okay, clear. So something, the sword is gonna cast touch anyway, and the spells are all gonna be better fighting anyways. So what would be... Also, do I have any points? Not more, not yet. Should keep leveling off, because that's where I got the buff here. Melee attack. Just bounce, which is nice. Conjuration, 51%. Add +2 to his summoning power. More elf. Armor on my summoned creatures. Does that get effect right now? Oh yeah, they get the armor point. I think. Okay, I can't dispel it. So they are gonna get mad at it for a long time. Yeah, they're training. They're training. It's a training montage for the slimes. Oh, I just noticed. I disappeared for the stream and nobody told me. Nobody's telling me and that I just disappeared. Okay, back to what I was doing. So we can empower, grant increased physical strength for melee attack and jumping power to the target. So to the target, not the spell in itself. I'm really wondering. because it's gonna be close combat, so arm will be the normal effect to input in. Or spell you start with damage a target may be increased by amplify or apply the poison debuff when using extend time. On amplify. So a strong arm. Then I can put in a delay. I can input a delay. With a delay flare. Fire slash. Okay. Let's try it out. And thing is, I normally can I guess I can enchant that sword. Yep, so I can put like sharpness 5 and stuff like that on it. Okay, let's try it out on the Ow. I'm gonna need to be careful to not burn myself. It is interesting though. And 14 damage is nice. Okay, it's interesting, but I don't really like the the flare. Okay. Did I unlock lightning? No. Can I get lightning? Or is it... Oh, it's tier 3. Okay. What is this? Purple essence. Okay. Okay, then. If I ignite... Just shaking. Whoops. Can't shake if I don't set it up. So take it out. So ignite, create. I mean, I can also just cast it to... No, because it doesn't have a form. So no, I can't just cast it. That's why I should have kept the dummy inside, but I was afraid I was gonna fuck off a spell and just explode the whole place. Okay, well, put it back. Can I get one enemy to check if the fire works? Like here, skeleton. My counter killed it. Oh, at least the counters works, I guess. Ignite is supposed to get people on fire. And it's not for some reason. Also, how's it going, girls? Having any trouble? No, everyone seemed to be fixed. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Also, I'm taking that. Just to quickly make something. Pop, pop, pop. And that's it. All that copper is gonna be useful at one point. Not right now, but at one point it will. I don't really need all that amethyst seeds now. One line is well done, more than enough. Okay, so now we're gonna get emeralds. Back to what we were doing. When using an entity or block that is on fire or afflicted with blasting, cinder will explode around the target. Oh, it's flare, it's not ignite. Stupid. That's why it didn't work. Of course, if I apply blast flare with... If I apply this without anything, of course it's not gonna work. Okay. It worked. But if I enchant the sword with fire aspect, I don't need it. But it's good to know that we have it. Okay. So now that I know I can do that. Owie. If I chain it. And for that I'm gonna need another target dummy. For that I need more armor stand. Good. My wall of guys. I know I've been promising quests for a long time, but which is too bad because we're gonna end the stream pretty soon. I just want to try and make a few spells before going, and we are not gonna be playing Minecraft for a long time after that because a new game is coming out next Friday. So my Friday stream is gonna be occupied by that game. At least the game shouldn't be too long, so Minecraft should come back fast, but it's gonna give us a break, which is not gonna be too much, I would say, because of course I'm having a lot of fun with this series, but I can't tell that not everyone is having fun. Okay, so I just added a chain. So let's see if it works. No. Also, the sword has durability. Do I need to put chaining first? Maybe. Okay. Once again, we try. Okay, you need to put the chaining first. So now, one hit. Eat everyone around. If I want to be sure, I can also make it so that only monsters are targeted. That's a security that I should put in. I'm not sure if piercing is gonna work for this one, but okay. So now I put in a delay. I put another arm that I amplify 2 times with a flare. Put it down. Make sure I got it. And now we see. One hit is double damage and then everyone explodes and burns. Even if the explosion and burning may not be needed. I should probably, since I want to play summoner, should probably take out the flare and just put in the filter to not filter summon. So let's test it out. I summon my slimes. They're really mad. And I say, Karakazum. I forgot to change it, but it does seem the chaining ignore your monsters, so that's cool. 10 DPS is not much, but it's a sword. Okay, the durability is only the spell or the spell resolve. Okay. I'm wondering if I can give enchantment. Is there enchantment? Summon additional spell. Loci when breaking a block with the tool. No. Along the trident. Book on binding. That's from occultism. Okay, there's Scarab. Whoa, what is this? The Gauntlet of the Maestro. Okay. The Summon Vex glyph will be really good because those are very strong. But there is that mod, yeah, that we've seen Eidolon appraise. Because Eidolon is usually about summoning stuff. Summon and Comet above Entity Head. What the frick? So there is stuff. We can summon stuff. Especially with Iron Spell. Which is a mod I'm gonna have to look into it. In the meanwhile that we get to work on those. So yeah, we made a wand, a sword, with a really good spell, that sword. And a sword that I can upgrade with sharpness, which is something I'm gonna work on. Oh, also I remember a video about split. But it's probably a glyph I don't have. Split. Yep. That's a tier 3, of course, because it's really one of the spells that make you really strong. Well, on that note, I still have a lot of stuff to do, but that's a lot of crafting and enchanting that I can do on my own, which we're gonna have a lot of time because we are not gonna be seeing this series back for a few time. So thank you everyone for joining me on this stream of Minecraft Ars Expeditions. I hope you had fun. Like usual, I had tons of fun. Like I said, next Friday a new game is coming out and I'm gonna play it, so a new game I've been waiting for a long time is gonna come out and I want to play it first, so Minecraft is gonna go on the back burner for a while. Don't worry, the series will be back soon. And while that series is in vacation, don't worry, I'm gonna move in the game I'm gonna keep going, like I said, crafting us a few weapons and enchanting the stuff, so that when we come back, the only thing really remaining this time is gonna be to explore the dungeons and just have fun, because boy, I'm tired of making machine and creatures and stuff. So thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch or watching the VOD, don't forget to give a follow, it helps a lot. And leave a comment, because I always love answering those. It was Monday. Thank you for being there, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye! Okay, thank you everyone for watching. See you next time. I'm really hyped for the game that we're gonna get next week, which is gonna be spoiled because I'm gonna have to update the plannings. See you.